Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Rashekar. In the last video, we discussed about LED blinking, that to single LED blinking. But today class, we are going to see two LED blinking alternatively. So that is what our today program, that is our second program, two LED blinking alternatively. So let us see once our previous class, the single LED blinking using while loop and using for loop we discussed. So this is the program using while loop, the single LED program. So here to blink the single LED, one GPIO pin is sufficient. That is pin number 8th pin. So if the 8th pin is enabled, the LED is on. If the 8th pin is disabled, the LED is off. This is about the single LED program by using while loop. At the same time, the single LED blinking using for loop also, the same program is same, but only one syntax is going to be changed. So here we may in place of instead of while true, we are going to use for x in range 5. That means here in this program, especially our LED blinking only for 5 times. Okay, after that it is terminated. It is come out to the loop. But in while loop, so here it is an infinite loop. So that is the reason our LED is keep on blinking continuously. So it will never stop. Okay. So while loop is infinite loop. And here the for loop is we are giving some range. So in that range only we are going to see the output. So now today class here now we are going to see about two LED blinking alternatively. So this is the code for two LED blinking alternatively. So the title is write a program to blink two LEDs alternatively using while loop. So here in the sense, now I want my two LED blinking the two alternatively. So here my intention is if the first, let us take the two LEDs, LED 1 and LED 2. So if the first LED is on, at that time the second LED is off. If the second LED is on, at that time my first LED is off. So that is what I want. So for that, the starting syntaxes, you know that. So here import rpi.gpio as GPIO. Here we are importing RPI means Raspberry Pi GPIO pins. We are importing Raspberry Pi GPIO pins. We are calling GPIO pins Raspberry Pi GPIO pins. Now after that import to time. So here because how much time the LED is on, how much time the LED is off, that is because of time factor only. After that, so set mode, which mode you are using to count the to use the pins. So this is the board method. So that means we are directly call the pin numbers like pin number 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on 39, 40. So this is the direct way to call the pin numbers, that is board method. And the next one it is initialization of pins. So here the two LEDs blinking means so two GPIO pins we need to use. So that is the reason here I'm going to use pin number 8 and pin number 10. So these are the two GPIO pins I'm going to use. So the 8th pin is connected to LED 1 and the 10th pin is connected to LED 2. Let us assume. Now coming to the loop. While true colon. Okay. So after this, if you press enter here, students, then the cursor it is blinking here. That means you need to start the program at that point only. This is nothing but indentation. Okay, so remember that point. Now, so here the same manner, let us see once our previous program, the single LED program. So it is enabled for 1 second and it is disabled for 1 second, such that it is continuously blinking. Now same manner, this one also, here it is enabled for 1 second. After that, immediately we are disabling the 8th pin. And here, if you see here, we are not mentioning any time here. If you mention the time, so there is some gap. So we cannot get the proper output. So that is the reason I am removing that line here, that time dot sleep for 1 second here to disable the 8th pin. Okay, now the small change here. So here that is 8 is true for 8 is enabled for 1 second. After that, immediately we are disabling that 8th pin. Immediately now we are enabling, at the time we are enabling the next 10th pin. Okay, so that, so here LED is on. After that 1 second the LED is off. Now immediately the 10th pin is on here. Okay, so whenever the 10th pin is on, this, the second LED is also is enabled for next 1 second. So I mentioned that 1 second, not only 1 second, you can give any time here. So for proper for better clarity, we are always we will give 1 second. Next we are disabling the 10th pin. Okay, so here also we are not mentioned about the time factor to disable that pin. Okay, so this is the only change in the previous program and this program. The change is here in 8 comma false, at this statement we are not mentioned the time factor, and here also at 10 comma false, at this situation we are not mentioned the time factor here. That's it, everything is same. This is about while true. So this is while loop program, and similarly, so this is for loop program. Okay, so 8 true, 8 false, 10 true, 10 false. That's it. So here also 8 true, 8 false, 10 true, 10 false. But here it is a while true program, and the next one it is for X in range. So we have mentioned that 5 means only 5 times it is the program it is executed. So here let me change one thing, that is here let me put here LED 1. Okay, so that you can get the better clarity. LED 1 is on, so LED 1 is off. Now here LED 2 is on, and LED 2 is off. Similarly, you can change here that 8th pin we are connected to first LED. Okay, so that is the reason give some number LED 1, and 10th pin is our second LED. So let me take it as LED 2. That's it. So before going to the hardware part, let us run this program once. Yeah. Here we are getting the output. Observe here. So if you observe here, 1 is on, 1 is off, 2 is on, and 2 is off. This is the output. Okay, so we are getting output means the program is correct. There is no syntax errors here. And one point, students, my dear friends, listen here. Here initially we are getting so these warnings. If you observe here, what type of error it is? It is warning only, it is not an error. So the pin, what we call, we used the pin number 8 and the pin number 10. This channel is already used, and continuing anyway. So use GPIO.set warnings false to disable the warnings. So actually this 8th pin and the 10th pin already used in our previous program. So that is the reason it is asking that the pin is already used. If you don't want this type of error, you can just type the statement as GPIO.set warnings false. Okay, that's it. But anyway, we are getting output that is warning only. So let me now let us concentrate on our what we call this output, hardware output. Let me stop this one. Yeah. Yeah. So here, let me take the 2 LEDs here first of all. So this is the first LED, and this is the second LED. So it is having the 2 terminals LED. One is the bigger terminal is positive, the shorter terminal is negative. Okay. So So here, this particular LED, so it is the positive terminal, and so here this is the bigger terminal positive, and this is the shorter terminal negative. So here also the bigger terminal is positive, the shorter terminal is negative. So let me connect here to the breadboard. So I am connecting here. I am connected here. Before inserting, please decide which is, this is the bigger terminal. Here, this is the bigger terminal. So this is positive. Yeah, positive, negative. And similarly, so this is the bigger terminal and connected here. Okay, so now this is positive, negative. Here also this is positive, positive, negative, positive, negative. Okay, now so positive means GPIO pin. So the GPIO pin is positive. So connect that. Let us assume this is my first LED, this is my second LED. First LED connected to 8th pin. So you need to start the pin numbers from here. So this is my pin number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on 39, 40. So count the pin, 8th pin. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So 8th pin is connected. Next, similarly, tenth pin. So this is the 8th pin, means beside of this one, this is the 10th pin. So now I am connecting the 10th pin also. Yeah. So positive GPIO pins are connected. Okay. So first this 8th pin I am connected to. So this is positive. I am connected to this one. Positive. Next, this particular LED, the negative pin, you know the ground pins. The 39 pin is the ground pin. So here this is 39th pin. So now I'm connected to ground 39th pin here. 39th pin is connected. So this I'm connected to here. Okay, first LED connections are over. Now coming to the second LED, this 10th pin I'm connected to the second LED positive terminal. Yeah, so this is positive. Same line, vertical lines, you need to connect positive to positive, negative to negative. Simple logic. Okay, so the how we can use the breadboard, this we already discussed in our previous class. So now this is the negative terminal. This negative terminal connected to another what we call, let me use for example 34th is the another ground pin. So this is 40 pin. Okay, so let me, yeah, so this is the 40 pin and this is 38, 36, this is 34. Now I am connected to the 34th pin. So this is the another ground pin. So ground pin I am connected here. That's it. So connection is over. So this is the connection. So the blinking of two LEDs program hardware part is. So now come back to our program. Yeah. This is our program while true. Okay. So let's start the program now. If I run the program, so I think some loose connection is there. Yeah, actually I'm connected to here. Yeah. See here. Hope you understand. So the now at a time only one LED is on. So that is alternatively it is blinking. only the if the first LED is on, the second is off. If the second is on, the first is off, like that. This is our output. So now you can observe clearly. Let me can see now. Yeah. So positive to positive I am connected, negative to negative I am connected. Here also positive to positive. So this positive pin connected to GPIO 10th pin, and this negative pin connected to, this is the 34th pin, ground pin, another ground pin. So this is the another ground pin 39. Yeah, 39 I am connected, and this is the positive pin I am connected to GPIO 8th pin. That's it. So this is it is continuously blinking. So it is a we are using here while loop. So here the LEDs, it will blink continuously. Okay, so you can see now. Come back to our program. Similarly, you can observe the while loop also. Let me stop this one. Okay, now similarly observe the for loop also. Okay, so now we mentioned that range is 5, so that means only 5 times the 2 LEDs it will blink alternatively. Okay, let me start this one, run the program. First time, second time, third time, fourth time, yeah, fourth and fifth, yeah, completed. Okay, so like that, let me run once for better clarity. Yeah, so if I run, yeah, now you can observe here the output on the second screen. Now let me start this one. Yeah, first time is completed, second time is completed, third time is completed, fourth time is completed, and fifth time. That's it. So this is the program by using while loop and for loop, blinking of 2 LEDs using alternatively. So now so finally we completed the single LED blinking and the 2 LEDs blinking alternatively. So thank you to all. We will continue in our